surge. He should definitely be dead here. They're getting under the angle. Omar Woods, they've got him.
What's he good?
Just... Right, hope for this here, Watson. I mean, he gets the hogs on him. Oh, he caught the Toby's caught.
Yeah, Corey, he's able to close the gap.
Oh my, not again. No way.
See, I hope for the Pan Open team to get very much liking what Ooredoo got away with in this draft.
Yep.
Some concerns for what Entity's trying to do. Do you sort of agree with that, Amra?
Yeah, I mean, I did put in my prediction, I guess apparently not to go for Ooredoo yesterday or something like that, but the way they've set themselves up today, I like their draft quite a bit. I think they're
starting to get their own double stacked up.
Yeah, careful for Omar.
It's hard to match with him, but the back two soul and the iron shell on him.
Fishman.
He can trade back pretty nicely, and indeed Fishman stepping down into the river. I mean, okay, he's gonna be able to see.
He's gonna be able to get away.
He's gonna be fine.
Yep, they got him.
It's actually gonna be Entity to get the first one. They take out Corey. I mean, in return, TH
utilizing multiple stacks rather than just focusing around triangle, thing that ET does thrive around. And then the TA has that extra. Trouble here, they clip the wave.
They could dive with the surge. He should definitely be dead here. Carmel's already used. Maybe if he got some sort of quadruple back. Not there on Omar, he would have had a chance.
6 heroes checking around. Again.
Easy DD. Denied. He should die for this one, Corey.
Trade. 2 battery salt. And he's got tranquil boots. While we saw Fishman, he only has windlace. Easily can get run down. The pressure on Watson is going to guard. And TA2000, he's got freebie. He's got free stuff.
They can go for Watson now.
Sure can.
They're getting under the tower with the surge. Cogs. Yes, he's dead. He's very, very dead. He's indeed just still in a very vulnerable state of the game, the boy. At this point, Clockwerk still was singing at the same. Cooldown at level 2.
About him. They've got meta.
Here's Corey. So if he gets some gold for TA2000, he'll be happy. He's able to go for the TP out. That time. Not playing, the aggression continues here from Omar Woods, but Fishman will be able to turn and shut it down.
Look at bottom right now. Noob actually is staying. Toby TP to tier 2. So while this is happening, they're actually still setting up the Hawk.
Other than sort of that opportunity where Fishman was able to turn and take down Omar. But then that, it's going to be very difficult for those two heroes to fight top. Back up of Stormer. Could happen here for Entity. Haste Rune chasing down Wootzer. Actually, it doesn't stand a chance. Time left on this Haste Rune. Close onto Omar, but the cogs are back up.
A 9-minute mid-tower as a Pango versus TA. Whoa.
Very quick one. We're going to see here in the jungle. Omar Wootzer, they've got him to Stormer. They've dropped down the wall. They've got it. Nothing that Katsuomi and Fishman could do to save. See if Watson can get the kills return with the Chrono up. Disarming. It's going to be out of buy time for Wootzer and Omar to live a little longer, and Watson has to time walk back underneath the team.
I mean, Noob skill build. The skill build, it's his rotation. Really nice stuff from Noob this game so far.
Now, there's no threat of the Chronosphere. Noob still safe entering into this area.
Noob has an arcane rune too, so potential to spam and wash patches.
我这个感觉。
I'm not going to start things off. Straight in on top of Stormer.
And disarm again.
Swashbuckle hit as well indeed. Stormer, he gets taken out, and Omar's still alive. Fishman will attempt to run Omar down. Final punch takes him out.
I still wouldn't really prefer it,
it's
but
still
whatever.
a great item against.
Yes.
Cool. On a lane, they'll drop the roll for this one.
Time to kill him though.
They'll be able to get a spell. Yep, no. Collection. That's the setup for 1000 to chasing down the Rubik. On the side. Omar here at the
Got meta in 20 seconds. Right hook for this here. Watson.
Good angle on the hook shot. Very nicely lined up there by
Still
Omar.
farming okay, but look at this Void's farm. I mean, Watson is 6,200 net worth. It's a 9,000 net worth Terrorblade, 96 Pango. Stop on Kaori. Do they want to commit here, though? This is a bit of a risky one.
Touch onto Noob. Not enough damage to take him down. Trying to block off the escape. Hook shot's back up. He's in onto Katsuomi.
Very over-aggressive. Still looking to set pace. Still looking to play super aggressive. Fishman.
Don't get him.
Fishman, hello.
A pretty easy one to start the fight. Down the the hook shot. And of course, catching more members of Entity as they have to start trying to split from this. Buyback will come out from Fishman. Chrono's there. Must be in the Rubik sort of tricky position. Chrono will manage to take down the quad.
They have
Noob. They got it. And the follow-up silence means there's no chance for Noob to slide away. They get both of the kills around.
Omar knows something's up. The rocket. It's right on him. No way.
The angle. He's in. Is there follow-up in time? They've got the global. And Rolling Thunder is coming across for Noob. Omar does it again. Still hovering around, but they'll know that that's because Entity are setting up to fight back themselves. Tori. Left to die. For Omar as well. Turn this one. Looks like they'll just let Omar suffer on his own here.
Shot out.
He does. The Roach Pit. Good potential for a steal.
Kaori also, all the way in the front, they have multiple vision aspects. Kobe.
Noob. Going to be able to start the fight, getting straight on top of the Beastmaster. Coming off the BKB, he'll have to use the wall to get the speed boost in the run, but the wall's going to get dropped down.
Oh,
the illusions are there, and they take him out. No Beastmaster.
He didn't BKB early. He waited quite a long time. He gets hit from the initial stun, and then he's just dead.
Just didn't quite expect him to be that prepared to jump him as he was playing under their vision. So Noob straight in. See the rest of Entity, they're trying to wrap around for the backlines, but this is 4 versus 5.
1000 still has meta.
Time. Katsuomi's not getting out. Tries to TP away, but the damage is done. And Entity now 3 versus 5. Very dangerous for them to continue to poke Ooredoo as they are.
They're so split up. Fishman, he's in trouble.
Dom's going to be off to the side. They're trying for a TP, but again, it's not going to work. I mean, things really crumbled there for Entity after losing Toby as Beastmaster. They really wanted to go for that wraparound and try and catch someone.
They fight.
Didn't work out, but this time they do have the 5 of them. Storm's going to try and jump in off the silence of the Chrono's there. Catches both Kaori and Wuta. Take the silence round, but on the side of it, Noob just commencing for the BKB. He takes out as 2 and 5 out there from Geshman. Jump around to TA2000, but there's no follow-up damage to threaten this terribly. As TA2000 is more than happy to continue to fight. Starting to chase both Watson and Stormstormer out at the back of this fight. Noob, he just up in the ages. So what are you going to do? I'm going to hit your barracks, but what are you going to do? Let's see if we get some sets there with the vacuum. We'll be coming in again.
Look, no, 3 seconds. Nice, man.
Very stylish. Looking for a Sunder. One shot, won't connect.
Oh. Whoopsie.
That's going to expire anyway. For a minute.
现场真好。
Probably gonna back away.
Have an Aegis and that is correct.
They're in.
The star picks up the BKBs, they're there immediately. Does mean that the global silence can come in afterwards. Watson will drop the Chrono, he's caught the 2 corners.
He can't hit him.
Not really doing that much damage there. As TA2000 is more than fine. Watson has to jump back out. There's no chance of draining the Terrorblade at this point. Noob barely did a third of his HP.
Noob could be in trouble.
一个小挫折。
And he can't jump out in time.
He went very aggressive and
He
super
did.
over-aggressive.
Maybe he got a bit too carried away with the fact that the Chrono was used and nobody died immediately.
What are they gonna find? Nobody can tell me. The lift.
Initiation there, and Core is up. Gonna stop the Pago. They'll jump in and they'll be able to take Noob down.
TA2000.
They can look to go for more. TA2000's got to be careful. The global silence is about to come to an end.
Fly back, Noob.
All right, and Entity will respect that. They won't try and go straight on top of it.
It actually was not the meta, so it's just that terror wave that was popped. No, still available.
I think they can keep going around.
Fine. They find this Tango, it's gonna be huge. Watch it. He gets him.
Yeah, just drop the Chrono. Chrono's there. They're in onto Noob. That's a dieback.
Oh boy.
Out for 100 seconds. Big man with the stop. Hold back the darts in. T. Try and kite the rest of Ooredoo out. All has been dropped. Fishman. Have to get the stomp off and do something. He can continue to run. Into the river. He's got to try and get back in to help Kobe, but Kobe goes down.
Stormstormer, he's gotta be careful.
But anyway, out this Watson trying to get into do something to slow them down, but he knows now that this TA can not be saved. Despite a dieback from Noob, TA2000 still manages to stand his ground, and Entity, they kind of hang around a bit too long, and now they themselves will have to expend by that. Toby and Stormstorm are buying back. Really don't want to let this Roshan go down. Into the hands of Ooredoo. Fishman's having to take the time to get back to the base. Did live. Refuel before he can join the team again around this area.
The meta's gone. There's a Terror Wave in 15 seconds, but Entity, they're pushing forward.
Watson easing onto Kaori.
Greaves
in the surge just in time. Watson still continues to outpost in the dire jungle is still under Ooredoo's control.
They've been constantly going back and forth on it. But Tommy just dies to rockets. The triple rockets from the X. He's even like bringing Toby down kind of low with the illusion chasing him.
Another rocket. This will force Entity away from the pit.
Well, Terror Wave's back up.
So this is going to be time for new.
He's going to step up. Gotta be careful how he does this though.
Noob's in. We'll all be there to hold back Noob. They turn with the physical damage. Noob's going to get the cheese off. Pretty much full HP. The 3-man vacuum wall drops down, and that's going to force Fishman out to buy like a Mickey Watson. He's in with the chrono. He's caught the Terrorblade. Does he have the damage?
He does not.
He's got to bail out of this one. He's not got enough to defend here. He gets caught by the swashbuckle bash of Noob. That's him going out. He'll have to consider buying back here, maybe Watson. He's out for 80. Stormstormer's already bought back for this one. He's now having to run though, Stormstormer. Oakshot's going to be back up in a few seconds. He's hiding in the trees. Wuta can find him. He gets him with a vacuum. He's managed to drag him back and force Stormstormer up to the high ground. Just in time. As that will allow Stormstormer to walk away there. Good save from Kataomi. Sure the Stormstormer can live, and that was his buyback. He needs to keep this TA alive to have a chance of holding back Ooredoo, but as it is Ooredoo, they're still coming in with the push. Watson's still down for 50 seconds.
And this is, I believe that's the long meta. I think he popped it as soon as he hit 25, so it's that plus 20 seconds. Stormstormer.
Trying to slow them down here, but the barracks are falling.
That was such a cool initiation from them. And Stormstormer
getting with the heck, they're straight in on top of the TA. Force there for Kataomi again, breaking Stormstormer back to safety. Forward. Oh, a hook shot from Kataomi. It's in onto Wuta. Take the darts here down.
Oh, stolen wall, but actually whiffs. That could have been a pretty big deal. I love this ascetic cap. I think it was everything for him, right? He gets like a break with that board. See?
How much head in he's been able to sort of put Toby out the side. Watson wants the BKB, but he's caught by the bash.
They're on Watson.
They're on top of him. The silence is there as well with the follow-up global after BKB. There's nowhere for him to jump. He can't jump. He's out for 2 minutes. Ooredoo, they're absolutely going to try and push on for more now, but there's no point.
Stormstormer, he's alone.
He is completely surrounded. Stormstormer's gone. Both dead without buyback. Ooredoo, they found a way to close the game up. GG is called.
Wow.
Ooredoo will shut down this game 1.
That was some beautiful execution really from them across the board. They made, what, 1 or 2 of these mistakes that almost allowed Entity to come back in the game, but itemization and even like little things like these neutral items really making a big difference of how they can...
Okay, alright, we have a lot more faith in Entity and their draft here in game number. See how it plays out. It's Entity up against...
And like the show. And works, it just...
That's upsetting. Spawn 2, someone gets roared or gripped. To come across with the heels.
They can use them in so many different functions. Defensive and if he gets. So far, so good. 13-0 on this Dawn. 11.
So, mate.
I mean, he gets the hogs on him. Uh-oh.
Now Tier 2000 coming in from the side. The multi-shot onto Toby. They're both very low on Entity.
Toby's in trouble.
And he's going to be the first to go
Toby.
down. They're cleaning up both of them.
Oh, boy. They're going to lose out on a whole wave here, too, on the side of Entity. Maybe even more than just a wave. Very great, very good aggressive flick. Surprised the way that Entity...
Bane.
bit low. Oh, Ikako Toby's caught.
Yep, Corey, he's able to close the gap, and at this point, anytime anyone gets caught in the cogs,
Toby might too.
I think they'll get both. The battery assault's still
boy.
there. They'll run down Katsuomi. This top lane, it's getting pretty rough for Entity. 4 kills off back to safety.
Having an excellent start. Oh my, not again. No way. Oh my god, Owen.
No, at least it's not going to be both of them this time, but my goodness, you can't come back up here.
You gotta just...
Yeah.
天灰信使以内击杀。
Noob is hasting top. He actually makes the sneaky move. He's actually gonna be able to find them.
Same time, Entity, they'll get a kill on the board down bottom.
击杀。
Set up the courier.
What is gonna try to take advantage. They have done a really good job of shutting down Tickler as well.
Be careful, I mean, he's just dead.
Noob's here too. They gotta set up for more.
They need more TPs in to just make sure that Ooredoo can't continue to get away with this dive.
Watch it comes. Okay, this is a nice TP.
See what they cannot afford to let Ooredoo get away with this. Oh, no, the Ancients!
天灰下塔正受到攻击。
The Ancients take out TA2000. Noob's going to be able to orb away. So
Toby.
he's going to show himself. He's gone again.
0 and 5 on the river. Go Stormer.
The Solar Guardian to jump over and help there. They'll really chase down the only coach. The coach will be overturning the Sanity's Eclipse off, but it's not enough damage to straight up get a kill. We'll still have Corey falling down it. But overall, Ooredoo, the 2 for 1.
They're all set up here for this.
Corey. Able to get him with a hook shot. Just coming in, maybe see if they can do anything to help out, but also there.
Gotta bring numbers to try to clear them out of this jungle here.
His way in. Shield now on the high ground. Has the cogs. He's got the hook shot across as well to put a stop to the Meteor Hammer. Solar Guardian in from Wood, so they'll turn for Fishman.
Who's stolen Solar Guardian?
New response to the Dream Coil and the Static Storm right down onto Watson, and TH2000 turning up as well. They should be able to clean up the kills here on Ooredoo. Katsuomi falls, jump to the side. Watson desperately trying to get away. Might just, have they got anything to drag him back here? They haven't. So Watson will manage to...
And they do bring the numbers. And honestly, the stolen Solar Guardian, all these little... Fiori.
我的护甲就是我的
He's stolen glimpse.
烈焰
Might serve for a second kill.
受到攻击。
Say. Step up quite aggressively to try and set up for that play, Fishman. Go down, use the glimpse to make sure that TA2000 doesn't get a chance if you want to go. The glimpse onto the Rubik and they'll take out Katsuomi. Go for anything else as Fishman on the cogs. Noob trying to wrap around from the back lines, but Watson's in on top. More to the ready. Ooh, let's jump up the high ground, but Toby gets the roar off on the puck. So Noob will get caught. Guardian coming in as Roots is ready to join the battle, but Ori kind of struggling against the damage of Storm and Toby. So second hero down on Ooredoo. Ooredoo retreat. Katsuomi back in the game with the spy back. We don't tell about Watson.
No way.
Is he getting out for this low ground? What to set up though?
Careful here.
Oh, star on him with the silence. They get the green color from the fourth to the side. Roots is coming in with the ult. Dead Storm to be able to immediately buy back.
Stolen Static Storm.
Maybe a chance to turn. The green heals are there. They put the roll down onto Noob.
He's on the high ground. Oh no, Watson!
He pops his BKB, but he's got nowhere to go. Will finally jump down. He's healing up a little bit, but he's pretty much all on his own. Stormstormer tries to help, but that's Watson gone. And Stormstormer did buy back this. He's got to be careful. Wuda comes in swinging his hammer, smashing down on the Stormstormer. It's a dive back on the OD.
Oh god.
It's falling apart here for Entity underneath the tier 2. Toby to go down as well. It's a dive back on him. Double dive backs. Toby and Stormstormer in this fight. Fell apart so quickly for Entity.
They might still lose more. Fishman.
They get the glimpse back. I mean, you feel it, you know, Entity, I think they're kind of like, well, what do we do now? A safe distance away from cliffs as well.
Yes. Me?
天灰中塔正受到攻击，
Ooh, saved for a second here, but
Or it may just be for a second. Indeed it will. If Bishop goes down, Fishman stepped
天
up,
灰
it's just an
下
immediate
塔
death
正
on
受
him.
到攻击，天灰军团全面压迫。
maybe buy back.
There's 2 minutes still on the Aegis. Can't touch this drow.
天灰下
There's the glimpse into the multi-shot.
被摧毁，
Still will again, buy him
猎
some
人上
time.
塔正受到攻击，
Gonna catch him, and TA2000 finishes him off. Another buyback having to come out. Watson's gonna get in, jumps onto TA2000. Shot's gonna end up getting whipped, but will at least find cause a distraction. Allow TA2000 wants to go for him.
我觉得不行。
It's a lot of damage, and they got him.
Oh my god.
They got him. He's out for a minute.
I mean, these two together are just monsters. This Clock and Drow Ranger just crippling everyone.
TA2000, he's gonna be able to step up and say, "Get your hands off my boy."
Good coil.
Looking like a bit of a cleanup underneath the tier 4s. 3 dead.
Diving.
There's no buybacks. Fishman's also not going to be able to make it back to the fountain. As they'll tap
They
out.
call it.
They don't want to go through this anymore. GG is called. Ooredoo take game 2, and with that the series 2-0. And yeah, looking strong in game 1. Definitely was a more challenging one for them. This game 2, they made it look pretty easy. That sort of one fight around the Radiant Triangle that went so downhill for Entity.